Well, hello to the fabulous five. Winnie, Sterling, James, Roman, and Cleo. So, it has been a little while since I've read a story, but I don't have a big story to read, but there's a big dog in this story. He is one crazy dog. And who could it be? Oh, it's Scooby-Doo. What is he up to in the story? I don't know. We are going to sit down and hear the story. So I am going to read the story to you. He will be in the story. He will be in the story. And yes, I think you will like this story. No moms in the story. She would be a hero if she was in the story. And I can start over. Was our happy birthday. Oh, is it somebody's birthday today? Probably. But it is not my birthday today. Me. Oh, it is me who is reading the story. You'll see some A's in the story. You'll probably see the word after and the word before. So, what is this book? It is a story about the pizza place ghost. There's Scooby. Okay, let's turn this so we can both read this at the same time.
That should be it.
Scooby and the pizza place. Oh, this is a book that has pictures in it that helps us to read. So here's a Scooby gang. One day, and that's Velma. One day, Velma was reading the newspaper. Listen to this, she said. Scooby, Shaggy, Fred, and Daphne were who she was talking to. All the cheese is missing from Frank's pizza place. Cheese? Pizza? Said Shaggy. I want to eat. Let's go to Frank's pizza place. At the pizza place, Scooby and his friends sat down at a table. Frank told them a story. At the end of the day, a truck comes to bring me cheese, Frank said. But when I come in the next day, the cheese is always gone. And I cannot make pizza without the cheese. I do not know what happens to the cheese, Frank said. Every night I put cheese away, then I close all the doors, put out a big lock on the door. No one can get in. No one but a ghost, Velma said. Oh, Scooby then hid under a chair. He's a little bit afraid of ghosts. We need to look for clues. Fred said. It's the only way to find the missing cheese, Velma said. Scooby shook his head. Will you do it for a Scooby snack? Velma asked. And, of course, Scooby said yes. Let's split up, Fred said, and Shaggy went into the kitchen. Like I want something to eat, he said. And Shaggy took out some pepperoni and a bag of flour, it looks like. And he made a big mess. Okay. Fred saw footsteps, and he followed the footsteps, and he bumped into Daphne. Look, she said, there's a trail of pepperoni. So they followed the trail. Fred and Daphne bumped into Velma. Look, she said, there's a trail of pepperoni. They're all saying the trail of pepperoni, and now there's a trail of tomatoes. So here's pepperoni and tomato trail. Who else is looking? Oh, Shaggy's here now. The clues led them to the kitchen. Hey, what are you doing, Shaggy? Said Fred. Velma and Daphne said this too, and Shaggy's turned around. He said, I wanted something to eat. Hey, where's Scooby? Velma asked. Hey, Shaggy did not know. Scooby was missing. So the gang went to look for Scooby. There's Scooby. The gang found Scooby. He was using his nose to follow a trail of cheese. The trail of cheese led him to a hole. That looks like it might be a mouse hole. Scooby looked inside, and something inside the hole was looking back at him. Ooh. And Scooby found the ghost. Scooby put his paw into that hole. And what did he find? Mice. Mice. The mice had taken the cheese. Look at that. They're having a great dinner off of that cheese. Frank was happy. Now he could make the pizza. And he made the biggest pizza Scooby and his friends had ever seen. Look at that pizza. The size of the table. Did you all spot picture clues? Yes, we used picture clues to read this story today about Scooby. All right. Well, we still have a lot of time. We can read another story, and now we are going to read Amazing Adventures of Superman. This one is Magic Monsters. Ooh, look. I see some monsters on the cover of this. There appears to be 3 chapters in this book. Extreme Weather, Masters of Magic, and The Name Game. There's our hero, Superman. Born among the stars, raised on planet Earth, with incredible power, he became the world's greatest superhero. These are the amazing adventures of Superman. Extreme Weather. Reporter Clark Kent sits on a bench in Metropolis. He opens a newspaper to a story he wrote. Seeing his name next to the headline always makes him smile. It doesn't look like a smile. Suddenly, a shadow blocks the sun. Whoosh! A breeze blows the paper from his hand, and another gust rips his hat right off his head. Ooh, what could this be? Huh? Clark said, looking up at the sky. Above him, a green dragon. Green dragon flaps a pair of scaly wings, and a fireball explodes from his jaw. Whoosh! flames scorched Clark's suit and a tie, and his suit and tie, and he dove for cover. Clark ducked into a nearby alley and quickly removed his clothes, and a red and blue uniform hides beneath it. Look at that. He's secretly Superman. Zoom! The superhero soars into the sky with a new identity and a new name. He's Superman. Gonna get that dragon? Let's see. Well, that's the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2 is Masters of Magic. There's that dragon. Smoke from the dragon's nostril blackened the sky. Superman fans the air in front of him. Hey, talk about dragon breath, he said. He joked. Tee-hee came a squeaky little laugh. An odd-looking guy. The man of steel turned towards the voice, a tiny man in a purple hat and a suit floated by his shoulder. Who is that man? Master, well, how do you say this? Master Mizapik, says Superman. What brings you here from the 5th dimension? The magic imp laughed again and said, I'm here to annoy you, as usual, Maxie replied. It'll take me more than a bird-brained dragon to ruffle my feathers, said Superman. Well, next my guest is sure to drive you up the wall, says Maxie, or into a wall. Yoink! A giant-sized hand snatches Superman and snatches him right out of the sky. Look at that hand. Look at that big eye on that guy. Yo, he's scary looking. But not for Superman. The hand flings the superhero into the wall of a nearby building. Smash! Superman rises from the rubble. 2 on 1, he says. I still like those odds. Look at that. They didn't keep him down. Superman grabs a stone, throws it with his super strength. The rock strikes the monster in his one eye, and the beast falls to the ground. Funk. Then a third monster. Oh, look at that guy. He's kind of weird looking. A third monster appears. The creature slithers on 8 tentacles towards a nearby boy. The boy looks up and cries, Shazam! Karoom! Karoom! A bolt of lightning bursts from the sky and strikes the boy. The child becomes the world's mightiest mortal. He's a superhero. Shazam! Look at that. That boy turned into a superhero. Shazam! Well, that's the end of chapter 2. Chapter 3 is the name game. I thought you could use my magic touch, Shazam tells Superman. And the superhero blasts electricity from his palm. And it strikes that tentacle beast. The monster falls, but quickly rises. All 3 beasts attack the heroes. Superman knows there's only one way to stop Maxie, once and for all. We must trick Maxie into saying his name backwards, Superman tells his friend. Shazam has a plan. Well, what do you call these monsters? He asks Maxie. I haven't given them names, said Max. Curious. Why not, Shazam asked. Names are powerful things, as we know. You're right, says Max. He points to the dragon. I'll call this one Blaze. Shazam points at the one-eyed giant. Let's call this one Goliath. And we have a picture. There's a monster. It's probably a monster. My turn, Superman said, and he turned to the strange creature with the 8 tentacles, kind of like a octopus. He says, this last one we should call Klitzbazam. That's a weird name. Max scratches his head and says, oh, what kind of a name is that? Poof! Before he can finish saying that name, which is his name backwards, he disappears back into the 5th dimension. A moment later, Max's magical monsters suddenly disappear too. Thanks for another amazing adventure, Superman tells his friend. Shazam smiles. If there's ever anything else you need help with, just name it. Why, that is the end of our story. So what does this say? Let's see. Hey kids, there's a secret message here. Use the code below to solve the secret message. And that's an S. That symbol means S, H, O, I, O, and what is this last one? Where is that? Why can't I find it? M. Shazam. Shazam? Not sure what that means. Let me try that again. As where's the other letter? S. Well, I'm not good at this. Oh, S-H O I. Oh, wait a minute. Name that's not an I. O Z O M. Shazam. Shazam? Shazam. Well, here are some word definitions. Nostrils are the 2 openings in your nose where you breathe and smell things. A reporter is somebody who gathers the news. Rubble is broken bricks. Tentacles are the long, flexible limbs of an animal, like an octopus or a squid. Uniform is a special set of clothes, and a villain is a bad guy. So that was the amazing adventure of Superman. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed our stories today, and I love you all. See you soon. Bye-bye.